I come looking for you with Haitians. I stay no good Jamaican. From different races. You give
Welcome, everyone, to an exciting broadcast of college basketball here on 2K Sports. Some great action in store tonight, seeing some of the best and brightest young players on the hardwood. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. We've got the UConn Huskies taking on the Kansas Jayhawks.
And you know, guys, we go back many years broadcasting college games, and it never gets old. Every big-time player makes a name for themselves at the college level, and we could see that again on display here tonight.
Well, with a guy like Freak suiting up, you know that there are going to be scouts watching his every move, but you look at the roster of both of these teams, and they're really loaded with talent.
Now the starting group for the UConn Huskies. We've got Keefe, and it's Martin in at the 4.
And Kansas always seems to be in title contention. I mean, the program does a great job of finding tough players and having a system that fits them best. Rarely are they not a title contender. And you see a lot of players who are very talented play with a me-first approach. That is not the case with Freak. He doesn't try and attract any unnecessary attention and just focuses on playing his game.
Yeah, I like that about him, Greg. I mean, in a day and age where most guys are self-centered and it's all about me, it's refreshing for a player like Freak who doesn't invite that kind of noise. I mean, that's as impressive as his skill set.
Day kicks to Joseph. Up top splitter. Pass to Keefe. Here's Day. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And I tell you what, anytime you get those easy ones, that basket starts to get bigger.
Hairston, the pass to Gaines. No good off the back of the rim.
Not pretty. You've just got to shake off a miss like that.
Here's Keefe. Here's Joseph. Rebounded by the Jayhawks.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Now here's Freak. Not a lot of room. And the shot is good. Hairston's got 8 points.
And Freak has really come out blazing here in the first half. Absolutely imposing his will on the opponent.
And, Greg, that's what great college players do. I mean, they control the game and really make the opposing defenses adjust to them.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Now here's Freak. 8 points for him.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
Here is Day. The feed to Joseph. The 3. No good. And Kansas the other way now. And here's Freak. They set the screen. Kicks it to Oubre. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good ball movement here by the Jayhawks. Offensive rebound. Here is Day. On the floor for UConn. They've got Martin, and it's Day in at the point. 18 feet out. That's short off the rim.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Hairston kicks to Duncan. Dishes it to Hairston. Puts it up from 17. Gains, no luck.
Boy, how about the Huskies and the success they found in the tournament over the years? I mean, 4 titles for that program and all, with the first coming in '99. They've been absolutely dominant the past.
And we welcome you back to college basketball here on 2K Sports as we get ready to get going for the second half of play.
Guys, you know, it's been a close one thus far. Both teams have had strong stretches, but neither team has really been able to take control of the game to this point.
And guys, this is kind of like a boxing match, a bit of a feeling out period thus far. The second half, we should see more things open up, and that should benefit star players like Freak, who will get more quality opportunities.
And so in the game for the Jayhawks, Hairston, he's in at the point. Also Duncan out there, and it's Gaines in at the 5.
One thing with Freak that we know is he makes sure he gets his shots up no matter what. One way or another, he's going to get his workout in, and that's why so many are confident that he'll continue to improve.
Part of it is that he has a twin sister who actually taught him how to play ball. She helped him develop his game and become the player he is today. Pretty nice to have a sibling willing to help you develop your skill set on the court. Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Well, you could pick any team in the NBA and name a Husky that played for him at some point. UConn has had a big impact on the NBA.
I mean, UConn has had a lot of NBA talent pass through their school. I mean, it speaks volumes about how well they are able to develop talent and win championships.
They set the pick.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Now here's Freak. Defense is right there. The shot misses.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
He doesn't usually fire from out there. And UConn leads by 3.
And, you know, you look at the Huskies, a big part of why they get so many future NBA guys is they recruit very well on the East Coast and around the country, for that matter. They are a premier destination school in the Northeast. And that part of the country loves its hoops.
And they're just raining threes on both ends.
Boy, I love the answer. You come at me with the 3, I'm coming right back with my own triple.
For the lead, here's Duncan. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. I mean, he had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And the free throw is good. Now here's Jennings on the floor for UConn. And it's Sims in at the 4. Doubled by Hairston. McGuire kicks to Jennings. Now the dish to Joseph. Trying his luck deep. Oubre pulls it in. Joseph's gone 1 for 5 from the field, 20%.
You know, so often we can forget that these players are student athletes. I mean, Freak does not have that problem. He's an amazing student off the floor and is very dedicated in the classroom.
And how about Freak with a 4.0 GPA, an honor student in high school, and has carried that same work ethic to college as well as he prepares for his games. He truly embodies what it means to be a student athlete.
The drive by Jennings. It's blocked. And here we go. The Jayhawks with a fast break. Freak with the ball. Couldn't get it to drop. He's now made 5 of 8 shots. Outside Jennings. There's 1:54 left here in the second half. Jennings with another miss. And the Jayhawks with possession. They're on an 11-3 run. Hairston against Jennings. Freak with it. Just 5 to shoot. There's the 3. Huskies with the rebound. Sims has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's McGuire. It's Jennings with the drive. Lays it up and banks it in. And UConn leads by 1.
Unbelievable basket. I mean, giving up a lot of height there, but he was not to be denied.
Not when the game's hanging in the balance. That makes it a little different. He was going to get to the rim no matter who was standing in the way on that one.
Jennings against Hairston. Terry dishes to Oubre. Now Freak. Shot from 12. It's good.
That was massive.
You know it. He's stepping right into the spotlight there.
UConn with the ball. Duncan, he's checked in for Daniels. There's 39 seconds left here in the second half. Day kicks to Splitter. Out to the wing for the 3. It's good from beyond the arc. A big bucket there to quiet this crowd, Clark.
You know, that's exactly what you got to do. Take them out of the equation. Make those fans be quiet.
And they need something to cheer about again, and soon.
Terry's setting the pick for Freak. Takes a 3. Misses the tray. And so it's UConn with the win. Hey everyone, a pleasure to have you join us here tonight. College basketball is in the air, and we are right in the midst of all the action. Joined in the booth with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. We've got the Kansas Jayhawks facing the Louisville Cardinals.
And you know, guys, we go back many years broadcasting college games, and it never gets old. Every big-time player makes a name for themselves at the college level, and we could see that again on display here tonight.
Well, with a guy like Freak suiting up, you know that there are going to be scouts watching his every move, but you look at the roster of both of these teams, and they're really loaded with talent.
And so in the game for the Jayhawks, Hairston, he's in at the point. Also dunking out there, and it's Oubre in at the 3, the small forward.
And, you know, we've seen a lot of great point guards over the years, and Freak is right at the top for me. The things he can do with the ball are special, and he knows how to control the flow of the game, too. He's not only highly skilled, but he's a maestro in orchestration.
And it's really interesting. Controlling tempo and pace is oftentimes something that most point guards don't really learn until they are pros. But Freak understands how important that is already. It's a big part of why so many think he'll be successful as a point guard on the next level.
Boy, some really big names have come out of the Kansas Jayhawks program into the NBA. A pair of first overall picks in their history. Believe it or not, Wilt Chamberlain wasn't one of them.
Louisville on D, 4-point game. Now here's Freak. Tight defense on him. They set the screen. Oubre kicks to Hairston. 6 to shoot. Shoots the 3, and that one's good. Hairston's got 10 points.
And how about that for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets.
They can't guard him.
A platoon swap here for Kansas.
Isolated up top. Spacing.
Team's making some changes here.
Spacing.
Jayhawks leading by 4. Rozier's out there with Russell. Then it's White. Then it's Thomas. And it's Harrell in at the 4 spot. And for Kansas, Hairston in at point guard. Also dunking out there. And it's Terry in at the power forward position. The steal.
And with Freak, he takes a lot of pride in where he hails from. Didn't grow up with a silver spoon in his hand by any means, and his family cheers him on from Harlem.
And Greg, you can see it in this game. I mean, we're all a product of where we've been, our environment, our experiences. And with Freak, he doesn't take anything for granted. Some of the very best players of all time have come from the projects like Freak, and he takes pride in playing for Harlem when he's on the court.
Now here's Freak. He's got 10. Lets it go with a 3. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
And the points are starting to add up in a hurry, especially when you're giving up those looks from deep. Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
3-pointer. And again, Kansas with the triple.
Wow, what a special performance this guy's putting on from long range.
Well, that has been his shot today. No ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Now here's Harrell. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D.
Hello, welcome back. This is college basketball on 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, this is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg as we get set for the second half.
And while there is a little bit of distance between the two teams, one big run could close the gap in a hurry.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. In order to hold on to this lead, they'll need to keep going to Freak to get things working for them offensively. This play in the second half of this game, critical.
We've got Rozier. Harrell is out there with White. Then there's Sanders. And it's Mack in at the center. And for Kansas, Hairston. He's in at point guard. Also Duncan out there, and it's Oubre in at the 3 slot.
And guys, over the years, Louisville has had a reputation of being a high-flying offense. You know they'll play at a high tempo and create a lot of chances. It's just what has worked for the program for so long.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
Move the ball. Sticking too much.
Freak with it. He's got 18. And again, it's Kansas. Well, Greg, you said it moments ago, Louisville, a team that can get up and down the floor with great ease on both ends. They like to be Clark the aggressor in every situation.
Well, Kevin, you're right. They've always been able to recruit tremendous talent. Not only skilled, but athletic players, too. And it's hard to think of a Louisville team that doesn't get up and down quickly. You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Off the pick. Rebound by Harrell.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And the officials call a traveling violation.
Yeah, but in the first half, he was just purely flawless as a ball securer. But that certainly hasn't been the case here.
Here is Hairston. Early out there with White. Then there's Price. Then there's Sanders. And it's Mack in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Hairston against Price. They set the pick. Shot clock at 6. For 3. The shot no good. Now Louisville takes it the other way. Here's White. That's good, and it's Price with the assist. White's got it back down to single digits for Louisville. Freak dishes to Calderon. Price against Hairston. Off target from outside. 1:56 left in the second half. And Sanders, here we go. Here's Mack. Rebounded by the Jayhawks. Now here's Freak.
Move the ball. Sticking too much.
There's a screen. Down low. Here's Gaines. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Here's what Louisville's got going right now. Harrell comes in for Early, and it's Rozier in for Price. Harrell, the pass to Sanders. To the paint, got a piece of it. And is out of bounds to the Cardinals as Louisville retains possession.
Oh, nice play there to get a hand.
Here is Hairston. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, exactly. They got to be happy with the outcome here.
Elated, you're right. And so the Jayhawks take the win. And
Why? Yeah, it is. Okay, never mind then. I was trying to apologize for earlier, but you just obviously want to keep that going, so. Dude, your main account is JJ Royal, okay? Well, that was your choice, not mine. I didn't know you deleted it. Cause you're doing it for your YouTube? What? Yeah? Oh, that's cool. No, that was before you. I was talking to my friend Burnsy who joined. No, he forgot his mic at school.
Thanks for joining us, and hello, college basketball fans. We've got a great night ahead and a couple outstanding teams going at it. We're going to have the pleasure to watch. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. We'll see the UCLA Bruins taking on the Kansas Jayhawks.
There is no feeling like a packed house on a college campus. You can just feel the electricity in the air as two major colleges go head-to-head on the hardwood.
And even though this game isn't a must-have game, it feels like a tournament game, a one-and-done type situation. Both of these programs know that a win here could be huge for them as they get ready to make a run in March.
Now we'll look at UCLA's starting lineup.
Kate,
out there with Fresh.
You must have at least another freaking pair of headphones. You don't need to take your mic.
Is that they love their basketball. Jayhawks have long been. Here's Free, and he's going to get whistled for that foul. That was 1:10 left in the first half of the game, and he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
So on the floor for UCLA, Thomas is out there with Johnson.
Nope.
Then it's Fresh.
Neither
then
of
there's
us.
Starks. And it's Morris in at the small forward position.
And you
Because
said it. I mean, the Jayhawks have won for a really long time. 3 college titles for them.
he's watching me. No, I'm on Twitch. Did you say ouch? Yeah, it did. I'm just telling you. Exactly. Yep. I was playing soccer and I got tripped and it landed on. I was playing goalie and I dove for the ball and I hit the bar with my mouth and I chipped my tooth. Teeth don't grow back. It was an adult tooth. No, I just chipped the tooth though. There's this special stuff that they can put on it and it will like it'll just like regrow the tooth. Kind of like it'll just I don't know what you call it. Yeah. It looks normal. It's pretty much just like fake tooth gel. No, it's my whole tooth. It's just, it looks the exact same. It's my normal tooth. Just
And there's no doubt going to be some incredible action all along the way. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg
It's
and
because he
Greg
does,
Anthony.
dude.
We'll see the Wisconsin Badgers taking on the Kansas Jayhawks.
You got that right. I mean, this is what each student athlete has worked so hard for all
It's
season long.
Cade. What do you expect?
And the Jayhawks with possession, trailing by 2.
I don't believe him. I was just joking with you. Why would I believe Cade? He lies about everything.
But what a story.
Greg, you get the feeling that it's only the beginning. I mean, the way he plays and the accolades he has, I mean, you can see him having a long and productive career at the pro level.
And for Kansas, Hairston, he's in at point guard. Also Duncan out there, and it's Gaines in at the 5. He doesn't get the second one.
And not many people know this, but the Badgers do have one college title in their trophy case. Won the tournament back in 1941, a different time.
Wisconsin picking up the win. Such a special moment for these kids. All the hard work they put in, all the pressure, Greg, they've been under.
What?
Hello?
Hey, Ma, it's me.
Hey, Frequency.
Good evening and welcome to the NBA Draft.
What does? What name?
With the first pick
Oh my God,
in the
tell
NBA
me.
Draft, the Minnesota Timberwolves select Karl Anthony Towns from the University of Kentucky.
Are you serious right now?
D'Angelo Russell from The Ohio State University. With the third pick in the NBA Draft, the Philadelphia 76ers select Jahlil Okafor from Duke University. With the fourth pick in the NBA Draft, the New York Knicks select Kristaps Porzingis from Latvia. With the fifth pick in the NBA Draft, the Orlando Magic select Mario Hezonja from Dubrovnik, Croatia. With the sixth pick in the NBA Draft, the Sacramento Kings select Willie Cauley-Stein from the University of Kentucky. With the seventh pick in the NBA Draft, the Denver Nuggets
You
select
sucking on your cock?
Emmanuel Mudiay from Dallas, Texas. With the eighth pick in the NBA Draft, the Detroit Pistons select Stanley Johnson from the University of Arizona. With the ninth pick in the NBA Draft, the Charlotte Hornets select Frank Kaminsky from the University of Wisconsin. With the 10th pick in the NBA Draft, the Miami Heat select Justice Winslow from Duke University. With
As
the
late as I
11th
want.
pick in the NBA Draft, the Indiana Pacers select Miles Turner.
Because I'm
With the
tired
12th
and I
pick
feel like
in
going
the
to
NBA
sleep.
Draft, the Utah Jazz select the point guard from the University of Kansas.
Let's do this, young man.
Yes, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, please
Yeah,
welcome
kid, whatever.
Frequency Vibration. Welcome aboard, young man. Welcome aboard.
Wow. Wow. This is bananas.
Take your time, baby.
Thanks, Ma. Okay, so I first want to thank everyone who made this possible. Mom, Dad, I couldn't have done this without you. I like.
We met working at the post office together. Martha was the clerk and I was a carrier. And I asked her out to lunch one time and take her for a bagel around the corner from where we worked.
A bagel?
A bagel, yeah.
With cream cheese?
Cream cheese.
Split down the middle?
Split down the middle. Love at first sight.
Yeah?
I believe that. It was true. It happened to me.
DJ Khaled, Convict Music, we the best. Yeah, we taking over. Listen, spread out with it. South Carolina, Alabama, Mississippi, on the North Carolina, Philadelphia, Virginia. Down in Miami, where warm in the winter.
first NBA game. Can't believe it's finally here. You work your entire life for something, and then when it's right in front of you, it's almost hard to believe. But I'm ready. Now it's time for me to show everybody I belong. And do my best to represent
Did what
Harlem.
take long? No. Cool.
A wonderfully symmetrical skyline you have to love downtown Detroit. Welcome aboard, everybody. This is Wednesday Night Basketball of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg. Fairly new group now out there. And stepping out onto the floor now for his very first official NBA playing time.
I don't really care,
Check out our
to be
first
honest
glimpse
with you,
of
dude.
professional basketball from Hairston.
You know, he's a great young player and even a better
I'll
young
be
man.
back.
So personally, I
We'll
couldn't be
eat
happier
some
for him.
dinner and
I know
watch
he's thinking about the game,
some
but I hope he's
Netflix.
able to take a moment to just enjoy
Or watch some
this
YouTube.
accomplishment.
Well said, and I hope so
I know.
too. I mean, as a player, you wanna stay
I just
even
gotta eat
keeled,
dinner, so I'm
but
taking
it's
a little
almost
break to
impossible.
eat dinner
I
and
mean, there's
watch
just so much
YouTube.
that you've gone
Then
through
I'll
to
be
reach
back.
this point. It has to be emotional.
I'm not leaving.
So on the floor for Utah.
What?
Hairston is in at the point. Lyles out there with Trevor Booker.
I don't know.
Then it's Exum, and it's Hood in at the 3 slot. Jackson kicks to Caldwell Pope.
I'll be
5 to
back.
shoot. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Ring shot on the way. A second chance effort, and he lays it up and in.
I'll tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
Hairston, it's deflected. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance, and Caldwell Pope gets the basket. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Pistons.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
The other thing that's helped them early.
Up here. Well, for Detroit, their last game a loss to the Atlanta Hawks.
And just looking at the stat sheet, they gave far too many free throws away in that game. Maybe it was the noise in the building or something, but they really looked rattled.
Well, Greg, I don't know if it was the biggest reason for that loss, but all of those misses from the stripe clearly had an impact on that game.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the floor for Detroit, Jennings and Meeks in the backcourt. Andre Drummond is out there with Ilyasova, and it's Morris in at the small forward position. Here's Burks. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
Boy, for Alec Burks, he really started to put it all together in his 3rd season. He doubled his scoring average, shooting percentage was up. Then last season, a strong start, but a shoulder injury cut short what I thought was going to be his best season yet.
Gobert with a screen for Freak. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
Let's take a look at Alec Burks' numbers. Some last season stats. For him, last season, put up about 14 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. And after a disappointing season last time around, he's got to feel like he's got a lot to prove.
Well, he's got the talent. I mean, he just needs to identify what wasn't working last season and then get busy fixing it.
Jennings with the steal. Pass to Drummond. Meeks dishes to Jennings. And so he draws the foul on the shot on trip to the line to shoot 2. And guys, Brandon Jennings, some people love his chaotic game. Some can't stand it. One of the more polarizing talents in the NBA.
Yeah, I don't think he'll ever shoot for an efficient percentage or become a lockdown defender, Kevin.
Teams changing it up here. And so that brings the first half to a close.
Okay, everybody, pay attention.
And as we begin the second.